So, what makes energetic harmony different? I talked about what makes me different in another video, and that ended up being about what makes me different in the trauma healing space, the trauma coaching, healing coaching space. And I realized after I published that video that there are so many different things that make me different in different areas that I needed to kind of break it down. So, in terms of energetic harmony, what makes this brand different? And I'll start with three things. So, number one, I am approaching healing and wellness from a very holistic perspective, a non invasive perspective. And by holistic, so many people use that word in strange ways nowadays. They mean one thing, they mean like kind of anyway. Um, what I mean by holistic is just we are taking into account the total person, the total human, your physical body, your emotional body, your energetic or spiritual body, your physical, emotional, spiritual, energetic. So all of, the whole you, because I don't believe that we can approach wellness in a vacuum and look only at one aspect of the person, just like I don't believe that it makes sense to look at healing and medicine by examining only one system of the body, because everything is interconnected. So just as I don't believe that we can look at, say, a digestive challenge or an emotional challenge and look only at the digestive system and causes and consequences of actions that we're taking and behaviors that we're doing, or only at the fact that a person experiences the symptoms of depression and not look at maybe how digestion factors into that, or maybe how diet factors into that, or physical activity factors into that, or, we can't just look at things in a vacuum. So, in the same ways, I believe that we have to take into account the entire person, which leads me to number two. The second thing that makes energetic harmony different is that I believe that it's important to consider the wisdom of other cultures when we are trying to troubleshoot our own health and wellness and well-being challenges and achieve those goals. I feel like it would be very arrogant of me to sit here and say that this country here or these people here have all the answers about everything, and what they do and their approach to wellness is absolutely the best above and beyond anything else. I don't believe that that makes sense. I believe that that's a more arrogant and very closed-minded and honestly short-sighted view, and that to take that view would be to limit the healing that we can experience by being willing to not only step outside the box, but consider the fact that maybe there's no box. Number three, the third thing that makes Energetic Harmony as a brand different is that I tend to kind of take a nerdy perspective on things, and I always have. When I was, primarily in marketing and strategic website design, I took a very nerdy perspective, an analytical perspective, a strategic perspective, in attempts to really just self-evaluate. And by self, I mean, if I was doing a project for myself, surely, but in evaluating client projects, I help clients to be very introspective and understand how what it is that they're doing is affecting their results positively or negatively. So with energetic harmony, for example, one example of the nerdy perspective is just explaining to you the basics, the very basics of how the brain functions on trauma, basically exploring the neuroscience of trauma. I'd love to study that. I am studying that. And I incorporate that into the work because it's very important for you to understand that, so that you can understand that you are a normal human being, and that, what you're experiencing is not strange or different. It's the way your body is designed to work under certain conditions. So I hope that was useful. Harmony Major, trauma transcendence leader for entrepreneurs, and I hope to talk to you soon. If you want to talk to me, if you want me to help you to understand why you're having the challenges that you're having with your health in any of the areas that I discussed: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, or energetic, please book a call with me. Let's figure it out. Hope to talk to you soon.